Hello folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. In this video you're going to see me take apart a DX2547 and install an LC6404 in it. You'll see me do all the necessary steps, including removing the front of the radio and disassembling it, and then putting it all back together in a different way. The LC6404 is a CPU controller for the radio. Gives you a three-digit display, which you'll get to see as well. When I put all the video pieces together, it was more than 5 hours long. So what I'm going to do is speed the video up so that it doesn't take so long to watch it. Hopefully I'll narrow it down to about an hour. But I sure hope you enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you would, hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you'll be notified when I put out new videos. 7-3 everybody. Stay safe. Okay, Scott, as you can see, I got the decal in. But I mismeasured the hole for the LCSP1 switch. Gamma Ray Graphics is making me 3 more shifted up and right at a 45-degree angle, one at 2 millimeter, one at 3 millimeter, and one at 4 millimeter. Okay, so all I got to do is pull the knobs off, pull this one off, and then try out the other ones and find the one that fits correctly, and then put that on. But everything else is done. Right now I'm doing a receiver test. You can see the receiver's hot, and that's because of this 2SC22 transistor that I installed back here. That first RF transistor, it does make a difference. A lot of folks go, a lot of radio technicians say, oh, you don't need that. Well, it does help. You can see by the meter there, it helps. All right, let me get the covers put on it. I'm going to shoot you an email and see if you want me to go ahead and ship you the radio, and then when the decals come in, just ship you the decals. Okay, I still got to put the CSF sticker on this. Let me get the covers put back on it, and once I get the covers on it, I'll show you the functions of the radio. Okay, more to come. And I wanted to show you the back of the radio. There's the dim switch I was telling you about. Of course, not enough room to put the decal on there. You just have to know that with a bat in that direction, that's dim too. And the center is normal, and towards the inside of the radio, that's dim 1. Okay. And remember, this guy here is a dummy. He doesn't do anything. He's just filling up a hole. The RF's going to come out on this guy, with or without the amplifier on. Okay. And I did move your talkback control to the back of the radio like you want it. All right. Now, your power cable. Made you a power cable. It's got both connectors on it. Okay. This one, this fuse right here is for the amp. These fuses here are for the radio. Okay, so what you'll do, you'll come down here, hook this part up to that, and hook the amp up to this. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it one-handed, but you get the idea. Hang on. So you'll be connected up like this. Okay, let's see, I think I'm zoomed in too far. Nope, I'm all the way out. Alright, but that's your Y cable. These two fuses here go to the radio, and this is a 12 gauge cable. Okay, so you got plenty of juice. And this fuse here goes to the amp. Alright, and like I told you before, I turned the amp. Well, the lettering is correct like this, but the labeling, the top that has the serial number and all that stuff on it is underneath now. I wanted the heat sink facing up to help dissipate the heat. Alright. Hold on, let me turn it around. This thing's too big to do with one hand. Let's hook it up to, I'm going to hook it up straight to the bird meter. And the reason I'm going to do that, so that we don't burn up my service master. Okay. Now, we're connected to the directly to that guy. Okay, now I've got 100-watt slugs on both sides. Okay, yeah, that one that says megacycle, that's the old term for megahertz. Means the same thing. Probably ahead of a lot of your time. Alright, some things I wanted to show you on the radio. Of course, here's your 10-turn clarifier. You're going to love that thing. Okay, I still got to put the CSL sticker on there. I'll do that. Well, matter of fact, hold on, let me go do that now. I'll be back. Okay, got it hooked up direct to these guys, and I got the CSL, that's channel selector function switch. Okay, with this guy pushed in, you'll notice the channel selector changed. Let me back out a little bit. Deselect it, it goes back to displaying the channel number. The C stands for CB. That stands for band C, channel 20. And every time you click the channel selector, the radio goes up a band. That's band D, channel 65. E, channel 10. And it increases 45 channels every click. Okay? And the reason it does that is because the bands on the export radios are spaced 45 channels apart, and that's because 5 channels get skipped in the normal CB band. In other words, you have, 3A, 7A, 11A, 15A, and 19A. So that's why each band increments by 45 channels. Okay? This guy here turned off, you have regular channels. I mean, it changes channels, not bands. Okay, store and get. Now, let's go to channel 20. I'm going to just put him in C. To store one, you put your memory selector on the memory, press the store button. You'll see the display goes out. Okay, now we've just stored channel 20 in memory select position C. Now I'm going to go to memory select position A. I'm going to hit the channel selector function switch, and we're going to drop down a band. Okay, I'm going to turn that off, and then I'm going to go to 915, which is the call channel. We're going to store that in A. Okay, next one I'm going to put in here is the, what is it called, the Super Bowl channel, I think. That one right there. We're going to put that one in position B. And what's the other? Oh, let's go to channel 38. And we're going to put channel 38 in position D. Okay, now it won't remember the mode. You'll have to change the mode yourself. Okay, in other words, 38 is lower sideband, so you'll have to change the mode. The next one we're going to do is the international call channel. This one is upper sideband. We're going to store that in memory position E. Okay, now to get to your memory channels, let's say you want to drop back down to 915 real quick. You put your memory select position on A and press get. Presto, you're there. Now you want to go back to the international call channel. Flip your switch around to echo, get. There you are. Now we want to talk on 38. Get. There's 38 on position D. Now we want to go back to channel 20. Hey, somebody says call me on the Super Bowl channel. So you go to position B and hit the get button. You're on the Super Bowl channel. Okay. It's just a simple little memory function. I'm working on, well, not working on currently. I've started working on a routine to make the channel selector also the memory switch, instead of having a separate switch over here. That way we can leave talkback on the front. So we'd need a 3-position switch instead of just an on-off switch here, because right now the channel selector only has 2 functions. But if it had 3 functions, we'd need a 3-position switch to change that. So we could do that, I don't know, using maybe this guy, you know, make him that switch. Most of you leave this in power anyway. And SWR on this is useless because it's measuring SWR between the radio and the RFX 150. And you see how bright that channel selector is now? I'm going to reach back around here and move this to dim position 1. Okay, with it in dim position 1, it pretty much matches that one. If you want to go dimmer, let's say it's at night time, you want to dim down your display, you go to dim position 2 and dim that guy down to where it pretty much matches that one. It doesn't look like it on the camera, but they are about the same brightness right there. Okay, let's turn that back up. That's normal position, that's way bright. And that's dim 1, which I think matches that almost perfectly. Okay, next thing I need to show you, your LCSP1 V2 switch is this little push on push off switch right here. When you push it on, see that green LED light up back there? It's in the back of the meter that shows you that the LCSP1 V2 is on. Okay, that's off, on. Camera makes it hard to see, but you can definitely tell the difference. When it's off, you just get the white LED. Turn it on, you see that green LED light up that's in the meter. Okay? Alright. Scan. Set your squelch, where the squelch is open, like it is right now. Okay? Squelch it to where it just barely closes. Like that. And then one click to the right is scan up. One click to the left is scan down. Okay, when it receives a signal, it does that. Okay. Now, of course, when you change the dimmer switch on the back of the radio, it changes the speed as well as the display. I don't really like that function, and I'll work on getting that sorted out. But with it in the normal position, that's what it does when it finds a channel. Okay. Now I'm controlling the dim by the amount of time that the display stays on. Okay, now that's all the way down. That looks pretty good right there. That don't look too bad, does it? But when it scans, kind of hard to see. So I think the best position to scan in is dim position 1. All right. Let's go ahead and let it scan back around. Here comes the top of your radio right there. There was the bottom. That's all the frequencies it'll cover, and it does cover all of them. Okay. And with the CSF switch pushed in, scan ignores it. Okay. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, let's do a couple of power checks. I just turned the LCSP1 V2 off. And we are, I've showed you we've got 100 watt slugs on both sides. I haven't changed them, they're still in there. The multiplier is on ×2 on the peak meter, which is the one on the right. Okay, right now I've got the amp turned off. Did I show you the amp switch? I think I did. There's your amp control right there. Used to be the old power switch. Your power switch, your on-off switch, is now down here on the volume squelch control. We combine these two. And here's your echo. Now you notice the new volume squelch control and the echo control have matching knobs to the rest of the radio. That's part of what you pay for when you get the LC2547. All the knobs up front match. Okay. Back it off here a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. Alright, I'm on AM. RF power, let's see, is all the way up. Amplifier is off. So I'm going to do a dead key. We're doing about, I'd say, what is that? About 5 watts. Alright, I'm going to turn RF power down. You can turn it all the way down to a little over 1 watt, about 1.5 watts. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2. Okay, so if you're running something behind it, like a Hornet or something, you can turn that RF power down. Alright. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2. 1, 2, audio. So we're doing about 40 watts on AM peak. Audio, hello, hello, audio. And now I'm going to go back to ×2, and I'm going to hit that amp control button. Okay. Our RFX 150 is now engaged. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. And that's without the LCSP1. Now I've just turned the LCSP1 V2 on. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You notice that needle likes to stay over there in the corner with that one turned on. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, hello. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2. Doing just a little over 200. And that's because you upgraded the MOSFETs in the amplifier to the 9530s and 9530 pluses. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, hello. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look how much forward power we have. Audio, hello. Okay. It goes forward, it doesn't back up. That's because I've got it adjusted correctly. Alright, now let's switch to lower sideband. I still have the LCSP1 V2 on. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, hello. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2. Audio, hello. Okay, now I'm going to turn the LCSP1 V2 off. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, hello. Hello, audio, 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 audio. I'm going to turn it back on. Audio, 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 audio. See how much difference that thing makes on sideband? It makes a difference on AM too, but not as big a difference as it makes on sideband. Okay. Well, Scott, I think we're done. Scott, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. 7-3, everybody. Stay safe.